What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy, and welcome to another Kingdom Hearts video on the channel. Today's video is just an excuse to ramble about the last Union Cross update by telling you it's likely we'll be getting another story update by the end of this month. Since it's December 1st, Square Enix updated their Japanese site with news about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross for the month. According to the site, around late December, we'll be receiving a main quest along with some Proud Mode stuff. The article from KH13 does clarify, however, that this could be just more Wreck-It Ralph stuff, but it's very likely that it will be new story content continuing the story with the Union leaders. In the last update, the story developed in a particularly interesting way, which involved Lauriam about to get into a fight with Brain and then getting ready to pretty much kill Ventus, which resulted in Ventus having a breakdown and Darkness appearing. Yes, the same Darkness that we see Maleficent talking to, the same Darkness I've talked about in countless videos now, and I really hope this entity gets a name, because calling it just Darkness is really confusing, because I always feel like I need to say Darkness or quote Darkness so people understand what I mean. I have to elaborate like a unnecessary amount just to explain exactly what this character is, because it's literally just Darkness. And how many times that word been used in the Kingdom Hearts series? Anyways, Darkness finally showed himself before the Union leaders, meaning the Union leaders now know who the villain is, and since Darkness, quote Darkness, is doing that, this means they are probably about to do something absolutely insane. Everyone now knows that Strelitzia is gone, and of course her brother Lauriam is taking it the hardest. I feel like this is the start of what eventually would lead to him becoming Marluxia of Organization 13. I'm also really interested in what exactly Darkness ends up doing, which causes them to break out of this world, out of this data realm that they're in, which is Union Cross. For those of you that aren't aware, in Union Cross and Unchained Key, they are technically in a data version of Daybreak Town. They aren't in the real Daybreak Town. I wonder how this calamity, I guess we're going to call it, but I'm going to predict that's what Darkness is going to do. I wonder how this will end up affecting the other dandelions, and especially the player, who honestly at this point I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't make it out of all of this. In the next story update, I think they'll just be continuing their conversation with Darkness, and we finally find out what Darkness's connection to Ventus is. That's what I'm expecting. Is this really Vanitas like people theorized, or is it simply just a entity of its own, which is what I predict? We do still have to remember that Luxu is around here somewhere, waiting to bequeath his Keyblade to one of the 5 Union leaders. Who knows though? It is possible that it's already happened, and one of the characters is just keeping it secret for now. Maybe we see it later down the line in a flashback cutscene that this has happened a long time ago, and maybe X character had to think about it a little bit before revealing it to them. I mean, the person who gets this Keyblade doesn't necessarily have to be evil. It just has to be one of the 5, apparently. Because as they kind of hinted at in the secret reports to Kingdom Hearts 3, Master Xehanort seemed to be one of the few wielders of that Keyblade who was fully committed to the Darkness. And that might be saying something. But like I've been saying for months, I'm just happy to see this story progress at all, because we've been in this arc with the Union leaders for entirely way too long, and as much as I'm enjoying it, I want it to end even more, so we can move the story forward and be kind of done with all the prequel storytelling, which, don't get me wrong, I love, but I feel like I really am so invested in like Sora and our main character, the Guardians of Light right now, Verum Rex, that I kind of want to get back to that as quickly as possible, though it is very important that we get our backstory on the Foretellers, the Master, and these Union leaders, because these are also characters that are obviously going to be seen likely in the next arc. So this is important context we're going to be needing going into phase 2. But on a side note, I wonder if it's possible for us to see the Foretellers in any future updates. Having them appear in some fashion, or the Master of Masters. I think it's a lot more likely for the Master to appear in Dark Road personally, but like, it's Kingdom Hearts. When Kingdom Hearts has a climax, they usually go all out with the reveals, revelations, just kind of everything. Just look at every endgame or climax to Kingdom Hearts and list off one by one the big reveals like they have. It's usually a lot. Though, I just wanted to empty my brain out in this video. I need to make more Union Cross videos, honestly, because I feel like when updates come out, I kind of just do one reaction, a discussion, and then just don't talk about them again, except maybe for a live stream or two until the next update comes out. The story of this mobile series is really good and holds a lot of mystery and theory potential that I think I should just dive into a lot more. I don't know if you'd be interested in more Union Cross content and streams, but if you are, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. But if you enjoyed today's video though, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member, and last but not least, if you have not already, and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.